it live? It's live! Hi!
Is it live?
How is everyone? Sorry we're earlier than usual. I'm really tired because I've just driven like
3.5.
I'd like to call it 5, but that's overestimating. I've just driven 10 hours back to London, so I'm a little tired, as you can tell, because my eyes aren't opening to their full amount. How is everyone? Yay!
I
Rosie,
expect to hear them.
I know, I always expect to hear them too. Rosie's just putting on her face. You don't want to see what she
I'm
looks
not
like.
putting it on, I'm just strengthening my brow. I rubbed it off in the car.
What's new? So Rosie and I are going to have lots of new videos coming out soon, guys. Sorry we've had a slight break over the weekend because we went to go and see my mum.
Oh, I'll get a cushion.
And Rosie's mum.
Yeah.
And that was really nice. We went actually together for the weekend, which was so great. So no, we haven't actually even had barely a chance to catch up. Actually, we haven't been in the car for the last like 10 days together.
Yeah.
But yes, it was a really nice weekend off, which was well deserved because we haven't seen our parents in a really long time. So that was really nice. What?
What?
Nothing.
Just wait.
Just thought I'd start a fight.
Oh,
it's a nice flavour, isn't it? It's a nice flavour. I apologise for my hair.
Yeah, we both look.
I don't really know what's happening with this whole look at the
Also,
moment.
as always, I'm not actually shiny in real life. There's just a light shining on my head. So
yeah, we've missed being on the internet. What is this? We've missed being on the internet, but I hope you liked yesterday's video. We had a lot of fun doing that one, so that's cool.
Yeah, that was a really fun video. I like that.
So basically, Rosie and I tried to create a schedule for all the times we want to live broadcast on YouNow and like upload videos. And I
write
think...
blog posts, film for my channel, film for Rosie's channel, edit, walk the dog, go to bed, eat dinner.
Right.
What's happened?
It's all right. I hurt myself. So I think that maybe this weekday YouNow thing needs to be back on
one on a weekend. Yeah.
So people can actually like.
Because people are at school at work. So
what
we
is
want
this?
I don't know. You love it though. I don't know. But yeah. So when we can get back to doing one a weekend. We're just trialing it out, guys.
We're trialing it.
We're going to do a few different days and times, and you can tell us what's best. Maybe I'll set up a poll or something.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe give you the choice.
Yeah.
So that everybody can see us when it's more convenient for you.
We want to work with everyone, and it's just hard because some of you are from the Philippines, some of you are from America, some of you are Britain. So yeah.
Thanks, Dimples. Compliment. It's good to see you guys here. So we've got lots to catch up with you about.
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? I really fancy Justin.
So do I. I don't understand why I do, but I do. He looks a little lesbian though, doesn't he?
He looks like a hot lesbian. Like people used to say he looked like a girl, and then there was the argument that was like, stop. Why is that offensive? Like, oh, you look like a girl. Like, nothing wrong with looking like a girl. Which I agree with. But he genuinely looks like a girl. Like,
yeah,
we're not trying to be like, oh, yeah, Justin, what kind of a man are you? You look like a girl. Like, he looks like a hot lesbian woman.
Hot lesbian woman.
Yeah, like, he looks like the kind of woman that I would be like, hey, Justin, put your vagina against my vagina and let's do this.
Ooh, that's nice and graphic.
Slowly.
It's nice and graphic.
And then look. Like that.
So yeah, so we've been at our parents this weekend, which is really fun. I had to go and see my granddad because he's not very well. He's 93.
He's a babe, that your granddad.
Such a babe. Can I show you something?
Yeah, show them.
Can I show you something?
Oh, this is so nice. This is really personal, guys. This is so cute. You might need to translate some of what he says though.
So basically, my granddad's in a home now because he's got dementia. And he's 93 and he's
at the end of his days.
He's gradually breaking down. But he was in a really lucid mood when I saw him, and he sang to me, which I thought was really cute. Is it this one? Hold on.
Hang on.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Right,
turn it right up.
Don't be alarmed because he doesn't look very well.
He's laid down kind of asleep, but he's fine. He's fine. He's being looked after.
Look how cute he is.
Right, listen.
Hold on. Where is it playing? There it is. There we go. Oh. You got a lovely voice, Granddad. He doesn't believe it.
He said they tell me that, but I don't believe it.
You gonna sing some more? I don't know what he's saying.
One of your nice favourite songs, is it?
He starts talking about my grandma, who's been dead for like 13 years.
Hilda.
And I said to him, oh, Granddad, do you remember dancing with Grandma? And he goes, yeah, she's dancing now. And I'm like...
Yeah.
So yeah.
Maybe she was, you don't know.
It was quite a hard weekend really because that was the second day I saw him. He was much better, but the first day wasn't so good. So so it was a bit up and downy, but I'm glad we went home.
Yeah, I had a really good time. I caught up with all my family that I haven't seen in ages, so yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got lots to do this week. So we're doing Radio 1 again.
Yes, we're doing Radio 1 again in
October.
Yeah,
October.
When is it around?
We're recording on the 22nd.
Right,
of
okay,
October.
I need to put that in my diary.
And then I think it's going to be broadcast like a week after.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about
Yes,
that.
and we're gonna have a Halloween theme because last time we had a California theme. So yeah.
Right, so we're gonna have Halloween theme.
Fourth Radio 1 time. So I'm really excited, and we really like guys we were doing it with last time. Because before when we've been recording, the people have got promoted. So we've worked with them only once, and then they got promoted, which is great for them. But then we're like, oh, working with someone new. But I think these guys we worked with last time, they like laughed at our jokes and like we really got on well.
Right.
I think they're going to be in the studio with us, which really helps because there's lots of people in the studio when we're recording.
So
if it's like someone who doesn't get your jokes, you're like, yeah, blah blah blah, haha, and then they're like, and you're like, haha, ha, anyone? Like,
thanks, Milky, you're a little babe today. But we're gonna put together a really good playlist again, so hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy that.
Yes, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. I will start making Spotify playlists if you want, because people kept saying that last time because they like the playlist.
So let's answer some of your questions, guys. We're not ignoring you on the chat. We just thought we'd fill you in slightly about, our movements because being slightly quieter on the internet.
Cramston said missed you.
Yeah.
Missed you too.
Great Radio 1 like it. Good, I'm glad.
Yeah.
We keep getting asked back, which can only mean good things.
Yes, yeah. So they wouldn't ask us back if we were shit. So
I hope that's true.
So good so far. Touch wood, we'll get asked back again.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
So, hi from Lancashire. It's a good one.
Hello, family is sort of that way. Some of them.
It's true. You are a slightly Lancashire, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got some like Bolton way.
Hi, Anna.
Family.
Nice to see you tonight. Thank you for coming. So Rosie and I are going to do Cards Against Humanity video sometime next week. So that should be really fun. I need to buy them first from Amazon. I have no idea how you play.
No.
So
maybe that'll be the joy of the video.
Thanks, Peachy. I haven't seen you here for ages. What up?
Peachy.
So that should be really fun. It's gonna be a good one. What else have we got coming up? Are there any videos that you want us to make?
I'm doing a real talk on my channel. That's the next one we're filming for my channel.
Ooh.
But I'm not telling Rose what it's about because we don't script anything. But I'm not going to plan anything. I just want to bring up this thing and see how you react. So I think it'll be really fun.
Can I guess as to what it is?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Has it got
It's been
anything to
requested.
do with? It's been requested.
Yeah.
Is it about me?
No, not particularly.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, this is my channel.
Is it about our relationship?
That comes into it, but I mean, it could come into anything.
Is it about eating?
No.
Is it about weight of any sort?
No.
Any kind of current disorders?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Is it about the fact I need to mow my grass?
No. The grass is looking good.
I don't have any idea what it's about. So that'll be fun.
Yeah,
That'll be a
so I'm going to
spontaneous one.
surprise you. Maybe we'll film that tomorrow or something. Also, I've got a really good one coming up on my channel.
Yeah, what is it?
It's the one where we're going to be on chat roulette.
Oh yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good one. Maybe we'll film that. Who knows?
That'll be really comfortable.
Hey,
there are a lot of people watching for this time.
Hello.
That's good. So yeah, I miss the babies. I really want to get Wilma and Flynn tonight.
Yeah, they're at the Catherine Kennels while we went away. Wilma absolutely loves it there, and Flynn gets better every time, which makes me feel.
Flynn does, apart from the time we picked up last time and he pooed himself.
Yeah, but he didn't poo himself out of fear or anything. He just really needed poo. Was letting me know. He was really whining, and I was like, oh, I knew he needed a poo because
and then
he
walked
doesn't
it
whine.
into the car seat.
So he pooed, and then obviously he was in his little like crate thing that I carry him to and from the kennels, and I was like, fuck, you're just covered in poo now. And yeah, and we had to bleach our floors, but that's fine.
Is there a bank holiday in America today?
But
Americans don't have bank holidays. Okay, they might have like Labor Day, where you do physical labor all day. What kind of bank holiday is that? Nothing. Why would we want to have a Labor Day?
We have Labor Day. Is that what's on today? Labor Day. We have many bank holidays.
What do you do on Labor Day apart from arduous tasks which make you break out into sweat?
I've got something to talk about.
Go on then.
Guides. When I went to Guides with my sister.
Do we have to talk about this?
Yeah, because there's something important that I want to tell you that I haven't told you.
What happened?
Wow. There was this one little girl at Guides who I say
Yeah.
little, but she was actually quite tall for the Guides. She was probably
Yeah.
like the tallest one
I
there.
want some salami.
And she really reminded me of you. And she was really clever, really bright, really funny. And then when it was patrol time, which is when you get in your little groups and you have to do your activities, so we played Monopoly Junior, which was amazing.
I love Junior Monopoly.
Yeah, and I've forgotten her name, my sister will know her name, but she went into the kitchen because they were like melting chocolate and putting on biscuits and stuff, and they were making like cookies and stuff. And I looked over and oh my God, I was literally like, oh my God, I can imagine like, I don't know, it's just this real surreal moment.
Tell me more about
her head was down. Oh, do you know why she reminded me of you as well? She had a little
Was she
Alice
cleaning?
band on.
Aww.
She had a little Alice band. You know, sometimes you wear the Alice band. She had it on just like you. She had dark hair. She was tall, and obviously you're taller than me. She looked just like you a little bit.
Was she like obsessively doing something?
She had really good teeth. And
Thanks.
she was in the kitchen with her headband down, like working on something real good. And I was like, oh my God, one day we're going to have a daughter and she's going to be like, because I always think like,
what if she follows my brother?
What if she follows mine?
Oh, shit.
But like, I always think, oh, I want a baby and it'll be a cute little baby and it'll be like waking up in the night and we'll be feeding it. But I forget like one day it'll be around the house like being real clever and like.
What if it's not academically like?
I don't know, I know this is really stupid, but I went to Guides and they all had such vibrant personalities. And I was like, oh my God, like my kid could be like any one of you. You know, they're little blonde ones.
What if our child is dumb? What do I do?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't matter.
As long as they're happy.
Hey, you're being really rude.
I'm obviously kidding.
Have you met me? I'm really bad at geography and maths.
You're not bad at maths. Okay? You
I
know
just
that
count
numbers
with the
exist.
wrong fingers.
All right? You know that numbers exist. That's all you need to know.
Oh, you're really cold.
I know. I've got anemia.
Sort out your anemic situation.
No, of course. It's always.
I'll be your teenage child.
My mum said to me over the weekend. She said, "So Rose, what will you do if your child is gay?" And I said, "Mum, I'm going to be
You're not
happy
going to do anything.
if my child is happy.
I will take her to church and beat it out of her."
She said to me, no, I agree, sausage, because she calls me sausage, ironic.
Yeah, I know.
But she said, will you worry if others will judge you, thinking that you enforce that law, like, you know, what's the word? Enforce that lifestyle on your child.
Did you reply, Babra, do others judge you because you made me gay?
I said, well, Mum, it is your fault that I'm gay.
Yeah.
So I should imagine other people will think that I'm enforcing it on my child. Yeah, it's all your fault.
I don't care if my child's gay, straight, has a problem, doesn't have a problem.
As long as my child is happy.
Yeah.
My mum said, would you prefer your child to be straight or gay? I said, first of all, what's the questions? And second of all, I prefer it if they're happy. And she was like, well, that's a good answer.
Is that what she said?
I know.
Did she ask what sexuality we prefer our child? No offence,
Look,
Babra.
she's getting on board. She's come a long way in the last 12 months.
Sometimes she's so on it and like gets it. And she's like, yeah, well, meh. And then sometimes she's like, do you want your child to be gay?
She said to me over the weekend, she went, wow, I'm sorry I haven't always been the best mother, but I am so happy you're happy. And I was like, oh, Babra, now counts. Now counts.
Babra, that's what we want for our children.
Babra's loving it.
Yeah,
she fucking loves you.
She
was like, well, Rose, we would never be able to have girly holidays if you married a man. And I said, yeah, I know. Babra invited us to Kefalonia.
We're going on a girly holiday with Babra next year.
Dad.
Next year.
Me, Babra, Dad.
We're going to be
Rosie.
Ryan Atwood style living in the pool house.
We actually are.
Because they booked a holiday and then they realised there was like an extra bedroom. They were like, come, but buy your own flights. And we're like, okay.
Yeah.
That's a done deal.
Laura Dix is coming too. Yeah, Laura Dix is coming.
Laura Dix is coming.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
I'm excited because Laura Dix in a bikini. Oh, yeah. It's not like I... Never mind. Woof. Laura Dix.
Gross.
Those little abs though.
Stop.
Mm.
Stop.
And that little scar where she had her appendix out. Damn, it doesn't change a thing.
You're disgusting.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh, yeah. That womanly figure though.
She's in shape. She does body combat.
She's got
every
fucking
week.
cracking shape.
Yeah, I've got a cracking, if not a little loose around the edge of
Yeah,
shape.
it literally is cracking. When you bend over, it goes like. Hey, dad joke.
I don't have particularly good joints. It doesn't mean I can't do things.
You cracked in the car, and I thought, you know when you squidge a water bottle you drink, and then it goes as it pops back out. I thought it was that. Rose went, fucking hell, did you hear that? I was like, yeah. She was like, those were my knees.
It was my ankle, my little anklet.
Oh.
Thank you. Justine says, do you watch your old videos again? Right. There are some videos that I just cannot watch.
Same.
Like,
Cringe.
Our proposal video, I can't watch it.
I know.
I just can't do
I
it.
know why. It's just because you were really raw and emotional and let your inside out for the video, and you did it once and you did it to engage me, and now it's only like, yeah, I'm not watching that again. Fuck
Can't
that.
do it. Can't do it.
Can't look at my real
I can be
emotions.
so
I have to wear a
serious
mask.
sometimes. I can be so serious. It's just that I find I tell them how serious I can be.
Yeah, you don't wear a mask on purpose. What you do?
It's not a
No,
mask.
but what you do is just like you're one of those people who, even around me sometimes, you just are like all jokey, and sometimes it's hard to get the.
I just like
not
to
the
have
truth,
fun.
but the seriousness.
Because I'd rather laugh than have a serious conversation. But if we need to have a serious conversation, like, oh, Rosie, you've got really fat, like, I will say it.
Rosa start calling me, what do you call me? Hamlet Bear.
Hamlet. I call you little pudgy pudge. Pudgy fudge pudge. I think it's cute and endearing, alright?
I like Hamlet because it's Shakespearean.
You call me Acne Bertha!
You call yourself Acne Bertha. That was your Acne Bertha Minga Square, okay? That's your name. Don't wear it out.
Thanks, Petrie, little babe. What else have we got to share? What else has happened in the last
My
few
Girl
days?
Guys experience was so good. I watched some really good films.
Dexter doesn't care for me anymore. He speaks to my dad, but he doesn't speak to me. My dad just goes up to him and goes, "You're right, Dex," and he goes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"You're right, Dex." He's like, "Yeah."
Every time Hayden Dick says something, Dexter goes,
He cracks him. They love each other.
"Can we talk about my mum's dog being amazing?"
I fucking love
He's
that
the
dog.
best dog.
I love that
Stan.
dog.
I love him so much. He's
He's
such
about
a good
this
boy.
big.
He thinks he's a cat.
I know.
He follows the cats around
I
and thinks
know.
he's a cat.
He's
so sweet. Oh, I love him so much. He came and like burrowed in bed with me and they gave me a stroke kiss and his tail never stops wagging.
Hey, apparently it's Independence Day in Brazil. What are you independent from? Should I know? Should I know this? Is Brazil in Egypt?
No, wait,
Is
Africa.
Brazil
Egypt
in
in Africa. Egypt in Africa. I get it. I get it. Come to Morocco.
Where's Brazil?
I would love
Where's Brazil?
Brazil. It's by America. It's South America.
Good girl!
Ah!
All right,
I
cool.
would love to go to Morocco. I really like the sound of Morocco.
Is it okay to be gay there? Because my mum said to me, Rose, you can't go anywhere where it's not legal to be gay. I found a website called Diva Travel and it says all the safe places you can go.
Diva Travel? Is it Diva?
No,
Has
it's
she
not.
found the Diva website?
It's not.
Are you sure?
My mum
That makes
has
sense.
found out a list of places we can
Pretty
go.
sure that's just a segment of
Diva.
Diva.
If we ever have to travel anywhere, my mum will be like, no, it's not safe. There is. I'm sorry, it's not safe.
Aw, I love your mum.
I know. Anyway, so yeah, why is everyone saying dear fat people?
Right,
reaction?
I got a Tumblr message about this, and it said, "What do you?" Hang on, let me read the Tumblr message.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to. If it's some kind of fat shaming thing. It's
Well,
not,
I think that's what it is. I think it's some kind of because it's called Dear Fat People, so it's probably
Well.
saying stop being fat to fat people. But some people can't help being fat, and some people don't mind being fat.
Whatever. When is your next meet and greet? My next meet and greet. Oh, mine or Rosie's. We're not doing them together anymore. I want to see how many people come to mine. No, when are we going to do another meet and greet?
Thoughts on Nicole Arbor? I don't know who that is. Dear Fat People video. Her channel has been suspended now, so must be bad. I don't know who she is.
Love from Colombia is the state of Colombia. That's not a state. That's not a state. Colombia.
Yeah, because no, it's not a state, but it was discovered by Christopher Columbus.
Stevie did a video called Dear Fat People.
Oh, did she? It said Nicola Arbor.
I don't understand.
I don't understand. I dislike Nicole. I'm fat and proud. Well,
I don't want
to
to talk shit until I know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I don't know who it is or what it is or. No.
No, I'm not going to
What
react
do
to that
you
because I'm
mean?
scared it's mean.
Yeah, I don't want to watch mean things. Really.
Oh, Stevie did a response to it.
Yeah,
Stevie.
that's good.
Represent.
Yeah. Representing all the women. Salute, salute.
If anyone gets their channel suspended, that's really lame. Like, don't do the internet for that. Don't do that. Like, to be honest, I'm quite an opinionated person, but I wouldn't ever like if I really believe in it. Like, for instance, animal testing, anything to do with animal welfare. I'm really vocal about it on the internet.
Yes.
But like, I don't really feel like the internet should be used to like shame people.
We're not Katie Hopkins, so.
Like, you know,
Like,
whatever.
also, if you're, I'm assuming the person saying dear fat people is thin. So if you're a thin person, like, first of all, if you're happy being the way you are, why do you need to tell others what to be?
Yeah.
And like, what's your problem? If you're thin and you are happy with that, you've got no need to say dear fat people. And also, like, why are you trying to change? Why are you so concerned with other people around you?
Stop doing it to get views.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Saying
it's
it.
clickbait.
Saying it.
Yeah.
It's like me uploading something called Dear
straight
Every
people. Straight people.
Minority Ever.
Yeah.
Look at my...
Yeah. And also, if it is a thin person making the video, they haven't lived in that person's shoes because there might be a reason they're big. Like they could have, you know, Cami said she was big once because she was on certain meds and that can make you big, and she's not walked in their shoes. Like there are different reasons.
OCD made me fat.
Yeah, I was a little bit fat.
Just saying.
I'm really small.
I was a lot
fat. We both went for a fat face, didn't we, when we were younger?
You especially, yes.
And I was literally like a couple of stone heavier than I am now, and I'm small.
A couple hundreds. Like I take the mick of you like that, but I'm not fat shaming. I like to tease
we're
you,
joking. It's
but
fine.
there's nothing wrong with being fat.
Yeah.
Like I tease because I can, and I love you.
It's good. I'm glad I had my fat face.
And me.
I understand how hard it is to lose weight. It's really hard.
It's hard.
It's really hard.
And
And sometimes as well, you try and nothing happens. It's really hard.
Look at my mum. She goes to...
Yeah, you're poor
my
mum.
mum eats barely nothing.
Yeah, that's hormones, isn't it? It's sad because women do hold more weight than men.
Anyway, food is nice. Food is nice.
Food is a good thing.
I love food.
Yeah, yeah.
So, spontaneous rap.
You can't request a spontaneous rap.
It has to be spontaneous. Exactly, it has to be spontaneous.
Yeah, it has to come from the heart.
I love my hair today. It's so like... Look, there's so much crap product in it. It just stays.
Oh.
I did a situation where I couldn't be able to wash it, so I just sprayed shit in it. Hey, maybe I should go out like this. What do you think, Rosie?
You look emo.
Really?
Actually, you look 80s.
I think I look great. If I just put a stronger lip
I think you look really 80s.
Yeah, I do too.
Do you like Angel Delight? Well, it's made from milk. But
Yes.
if they make a powder with no milk in, then I can make it with soy milk. I've just invented something, so I'm going to go on Dragon's Den and take the idea to the big guns.
Everyone just keeps saying Shannon and Cammy. Shannon and Cammy.
Shannon
prank call Shannon and Cammy. Guys, I would prank call them if it didn't cost me a lot of money. Okay. Hey from the Netherlands. Yay. Say aluminium.
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Yeah. Americans say aluminum. It's aluminium. What do you think would be the hardest thing for you to give up? I've given up pretty much everything.
Men.
I'm vegan and gluten-free. There's not a lot left.
Hardest thing for me to give up.
I just heard your joke 10 years later. It wasn't that hard, babes.
Genuinely, the hardest thing for me to give up is
What the fuck's
worrying
going on?
about everything.
Yeah, that's hard.
I'm trying to give up. But what are you saying? That I don't look great?
What the fuck is going on?
Look, I don't. There's things
What
living in it.
do you mean?
Okay, there's a lot
I'm
happening
sure
here.
there's things living.
I think I'm a worrier. So worrying, that's hard for me to give up.
Nikon or Canon, Rose? Interesting.
Canon. Sorry.
Canon or Canon?
What a joke! Don't get me started with Fifth Harmony. So basically, I'm gonna try and
Right, I got Rose into Fifth Harmony.
let me tell them what I'm gonna try and do.
Okay,
So
you're getting your parents to Fifth Harmony.
No, I'm gonna ask our management company.
If we can do a video with Fifth Harmony.
I'm gonna ask our management if they can get us backstage Fifth Harmony concert tickets so we can go and do a
won't happen,
collab
but
with
it's
them.
worth an
No, I
ask.
think it's gonna happen. I reckon
worth
it
an
can
ask.
happen. Miranda Sings did it. Why wouldn't they want to do it? It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I know all of their names.
Yeah.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Kimini, Cinnamon, Mela, and Menunu. There you go. If that's not their names, I'm gonna be shocked.
You're so bad.
So yeah, I absolutely fucking love them. Not enough to know their names. I'm kidding, I'll learn it in preparation for this video. I really want to collab with Fifth Harmony. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
It's gonna happen in November.
Shall we teach you how to sing?
You watch
Or
me
is that
work
what
it out.
Miranda's did?
The question is, can I talk my way into a Fifth Harmony collab? I think I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna go, Dear Mark, I love Fifth Harmony. Work it out. Why? It's not worth it. See, I even sound like them. So yeah, it's gonna be great. That's what I'm gonna do. Love Fifth Harmony. Seventh Harmony.
Sixth Harmony. Yeah, how dare you?
Actually,
Leave
let's
out the
keep it
blonde.
Sixth Harmony. Thoughts on Little Mix? If I like them, but not as much as Fifth Harmony.
I like Little Mix a lot. But they make that girl, they put a spell on the girl to do a fart in the video, and I don't think that's very nice.
Anna Kendrick. I love Anna Kendrick. By the way, way, we're doing a dub smash for Pitch
Pitch Perfect 3.
So that'll be up at the end of next week.
It's for a competition.
It's for a
you guys
competition
can
for
enter.
you guys.
Yeah, so we did it for Megan Trainor, and you had a chance to go to the concert, and we met some of you guys there. So with Pitch Perfect, we're going to run a competition, and I think you might be able to win a part in the movie, but don't quote me.
It's
So
a
we're gonna
walk-on part.
a walk-on part in
And
the movie.
don't for 1 second think that I
You
haven't
could-
requested that for myself.
You don't know.
Also.
Just because you're not talking doesn't mean you're not going to walk on, touch someone's boob and walk off again. You never know. So we're going to do that competition next week. So if you want to enter, keep an eye on our Twitters.
I love how our management were like, "Don't worry, I've already inquired to see if you can get."
She
in the
knew
movie."
we loved them. She loved them.
Guys, can you imagine if we're on Pitch Perfect 3? Flula was in the second one.
I know. Flula was the main character.
I can kind of sing.
You can sing. I was going to record you today on Snapchat singing along.
Oh, it's Halo.
Yeah.
I love that song. Yeah, so we're gonna try and
Never
be in
seen
Pitch
someone
Perfect 3.
react to Halo that.
Kelly Clarkson, I love Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah,
I found her first album today in my old bedroom. Thankful. I was a big fan.
I found things in your old
I
bedroom.
spread my wings and I learned how to fly. I do what it takes to something else. It's been a long time since I heard the words. But it's a really good song. She was very thankful back then. I hope she's still thankful now.
Yeah, she is. She definitely is.
Yeah, I hope she is. I've got pins and needles in both my
Would you
feet.
like to come to Ireland? I'd love to come to Ireland. Hey Rose, do you know what it is this month?
This month is
Tell
a
me
lot
what
of
it is.
things.
Tell me what it
okay?
is this month.
Okay, it's 9/11 Memorial Month. I've got pins and needles
Wow.
on my feet, so that's one thing that's happened this month. I've got my period in like 2 days.
Yeah.
What else happens in September?
We need to do it quick
like
before you
the
come on your
clocks go back in October. What else is this month, Rosie?
It's our 6-month wedding anniversary, babe.
Obviously, that was like first thing on my list.
Yeah.
Before I said 9/11
I
Memorial.
know, 6 months have gone by so fast. So fast. Shut up.
No,
Tell
it
them
has-
what I did today.
Rosie bought me flowers today, 2 bunches of flowers because we'd been away for 3 days from each other and she wanted to do something romantic, which I thought was really sweet.
I didn't know which ones to get because
So
they're
you
both
bought
so nice.
both.
Yes, I got both.
So that was sweet. I really missed you actually.
Did you?
No, I did.
I had to cuddle my sister at night because I was lonely.
Thanks, Izzy, for subscribing.
She's thanks, Izzy. She snores
Ew.
really
Ew.
badly. I had to like thump her real hard.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Someone's birthday is in September. Yay! Getting married on Halloween. That bodes well.
That's cool. That's cool. No, I like that. That's very Tim Burton.
Celebrity crushes at the moment, Rosie. You go.
Oh, there is someone.
who did I
Oh
have?
fuck, who was it?
Fuck was it?
Wait, no, it wasn't her. Who was it?
Who was it? I fancy Kristen Stewart, but then who else did I really fancy?
I really fancied someone new as well. Hang on, I'm trying to think of all the films I just watched. Oh, obviously, Phil Collins' daughter, Lily Collins. Now, I fancied her before when I watched something else, and then I just watched Love, Rosie, and now I fucking want to put my vagina on her breast and just rub. That would be great.
I do
Maybe
fancy Justin
insert
Bieber.
a nipple.
I'm not trying to. I'm not going to question
I fancy
why,
Justin
but I
Bieber.
do fancy Justin Bieber
Because he looks like a woman.
There's
I've
something about
never seen
Bieber,
him.
his
He looks
arrogance
like-
and his
No,
womanliness.
he really does look like a hot, slightly butch woman. He does. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, Justin, you look like a girl. I'm just saying, I genuinely look at him like, oh, you haven't got a penis, you've got a vajayjay.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a penis.
I don't
either.
think he's got a penis.
I think he's just got like Barbie
I'm
skin.
sorry, but
where
I've
a
seen the
penis
Calvin
should be.
Klein adverts and he stuffs socks down there.
Yeah, I know, like a pear or something. Like a pear is a piece of fruit. I thought it looked like no.
Pear.
I'm just saying they make really
With the
good.
little stem.
Anyway, so yeah, no, I don't fancy Miley Cyrus, and I never have.
He does look like Miley Cyrus, but he looks better, I think.
Do you watch any soaps? Yeah, I watched Coronation Street and EastEnders
Corrie in
when I met my
EastEnders.
mum's, but never
Yeah,
usually
we
ever.
don't get a chance to watch them at home, but we need to watch Main Chelsea today.
Oh yes,
Big Main
Can't
Chelsea
wait.
fans.
um,
Cara Delevingne, right? So I
does
read. I
nothing
finished
for
reading.
me.
I finished reading Paper Towns, so I fancy Margot Roth Spiegelman. So I'm assuming I'm going to fancy Cara Delevingne. I already appreciate her beauty, but I don't like connect with her. I don't know who she is. You know, like as in who is the real Cara Delevingne or whatever you say her name. Like she looks good, but I don't really know her personality. So I think I'm gonna fancy her as
Milky.
Margot Roth Spiegelman.
No, she does nothing for me. I've never ever fancied her ever.
I have.
So I watch his film, I'll be like, yeah,
Yeah.
but no, I'm
The
not.
girl in the book's so fit, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm attracted to that kind of. You'll like her. She's like crazy girl.
Oh, do you think I'm into crazy girls?
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
Anybody who I think is going to cause me a lot of pain, I'm in.
You like basically the equivalent of bad boys.
If I went out with me, I'd be like, oh, shut up.
You're the Taylor Swift and I'm the Harry Styles. And
What?
you were like, I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Achoo! Yeah, I know that's true. Excuse me, stop reading on my
We've got an
emails.
email about Radio 1.
Excuse me. Excuse me. It's alright, I read it.
Okay.
So yeah, no. What were we talking about? Oh yeah.
Fancying celebs.
Oh no,
Yeah,
am
fancy
into,
Lily Collins.
Who else do I fancy? Who else do I fancy? Anna Kendrick, Kristen Stewart.
I fancy Kristen Stewart.
Who else? I can't think right now, really. Hayley Williams. Yes, I really fancy Hayley
Rose
Williams.
fancy Hayley
Always
Williams.
have, always have. Apart from when she spits on stage and then like falls over her own flob. Ew. But yeah, Rebecca Black. I love
Yeah, I
Rebecca Black.
fancy Rebecca
So
Black.
we're gonna try and collab with Rebecca Black at some point this year.
Yes.
We've had meetings about it.
Yes.
I just hope it happens. We just got to get ourselves out to LA again, really.
I fancy Laura Dix, like,
Ew.
a lot.
Right, so we do actually have to get to LA again, so we can do all these cool collabs.
I know. Well, why don't we go next year or something?
So I just have to text Shannon and be like, Shannon, do you mind if I stay?
She won't mind.
I know she won't mind.
If she minds, oh well. Sorry.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. What else is happening? People are just saying Ali Hills to me. What about her?
That's her name.
Don't wear it out. She'll
Yeah.
be angry at you. Because then everyone will just pronounce her name Hills. And it'll already be worn out.
Yeah,
It's like,
don't
you can't do that. You can't do that. Come back to NYC. Maybe.
Yeah, we will at some point,
Some point
definitely.
we probably will.
I want to visit San Fran.
I do too. I would like to do that. That would be fun.
I still want to go to Vegas.
Do you know what I said the other day, right? I was like, oh, Mum, you know, I said, Zoella lives in Brighton. Lots of YouTubers live in Brighton. She went, well, Rosie, it's the gay capital of England. I was like, okay, Mum.
That's exactly why Zoella
That
lives
must
there.
be why. Also, why does
all
my
the
mum know
YouTubers.
this? Like, why is she doing her gay research? Do you reckon she's writing a gay Bible? Barbara Denise Dix.
We should write a gay
The
Bible.
gay Bible.
We should write. It's called the Bible.
Maybe that's her calling.
It's called the Bible.
Oh, I like it.
Because that's like got gay and bi in it. The Bible.
Well done, Rosie. That was
I like
clever.
it.
That was clever of you. She's being a gay queen. I don't know why. Maybe it's because she loved me.
Do you know?
She wouldn't let go of me when I got home. I loved it. She was like, Rose, I've made you a cheesecake. And I was like, all for me. She was like, yeah. And I was like, I'll take it. And she was like, Rose, I made you another cake, a marmalade cake with raisins. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And she was like, oh, I've got roast dinner. I've bought a special beef from the butcher's. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And then she was like, do you want some pavlova and ice cream, Mackey's ice cream? And I was like, yeah, I'll take it. And then she was like, well, I bought some sweets, minstrels, revels, and Smarties. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it.
Did you watch TV programs?
Yeah, I was like, I took them. We watched everything, and she just kept coming in with food.
Does
and I was
your
like,
mum
take
watch
it.
the thing that's set in Cornwall?
Country File?
No, it's called like or Devon. It's called like Padro.
Dr. Martin? Martin?
No.
What are you talking about?
It's this. I'm gonna Google it.
She probably, if it's set in Cornwall, she probably does. She
No,
probably
it's
goes,
set in Devon.
oh, Hayden, look, that's where we holiday in the summer. That's what she always says. I love my mummy. I love my dad too. He's not very well again, though. He's such a me. I can't believe how much of my father's daughter I am.
Poldark.
No, I've never heard of it.
Right.
What porn is that?
Basically, it used to be an old TV series set in. It's either Cornwall. I think it's set in Cornwall, and then they brought it back, right?
Yeah.
And like, I went around to my auntie and uncles, and like
Yeah.
all my other aunties were there, and
Yeah.
I asked them if they watched Syndicate, right?
Yeah.
My auntie who's from Bolton, she was like, oh yeah, I watched Syndicate, me,
Yeah.
like that, and then she was like, oh, Poldark,
Right.
and then my mum was like, when's that on? She was like, oh, not till after Christmas. She went, something to look forward to. She was like, it's what I've got to look forward to.
What's my mum and dad watching? That one with Ray? Is it Ray Winston? Ray Winston? It's like what's it called?
It's BBC.
The Trials of something. That was informative.
I don't
It was
know.
only okay.
But I like the BBC. I like these programs.
So do
they
I.
do.
So do I. The Trials of Jimmy Rose. That's exactly right, Jay Lee. That's the one.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah,
Anything your
right.
parents watch, I really like.
They love their BBC dramas, don't they?
Someone
They
just
do.
said, Rose, your hair looks so hot tonight. Wow.
Thanks. It's really big and a little greasy. See? It's one of these ones.
Oh,
where
it
you
is
just-
quite hot.
When you can just sort of like, you know, hey, can I be an advert? You ready? What shall I advertise?
Herbal essences.
Okay.
Because then you have to go, can't do it.
No, I won't do that, Rosie.
Yeah.
No, because those noises are just for me, not even for you. Anyway, Oh, this shirt. This is my Topshop shirt. I found it, the last one. It's really thick, actually. It means that you can, like,
You can
wear
layer
it over
it.
things. You can layer it.
You need
It's
to
got
get a
pockets.
case to
You
white
can
top.
twirl. But yeah, so that's cool. Not as much as I like my yellow shirt, the one I wore in the last video.
Yeah, I like your
I
yellow.
could wear that every day for the
Lello.
rest of my life.
I like Lello.
Pronounce it properly, Rosie.
Can you
for
not
God's
put
sake.
your hand like this? Because it's real annoying. Okay, move up. God.
Why don't you tell me a fact about your life that I'm yet to know? And I'll think of one for me. Ready?
That you're yet to know a fact about me.
Let's see. A fact about me that you don't know. A fact about me that you don't know. Go on.
What I used to play. Am I just telling you the fact?
Yeah, tell me the fact.
I used to play clarinet for ages because I wanted to play the saxophone because of Lisa Simpson, but my mum obviously didn't want to buy me one, so she was like, you have to start with the clarinet.
Well, you do have to start with the clarinet.
I don't know, but I played clarinet for real ages.
It's like when you want to learn piano, but you have to
so
start.
boring.
You have to start with playing rounders in order to actually
Yeah,
do
exactly.
that.
She just didn't want to get me a saxophone.
No.
She thought I wouldn't play.
I had drum lessons as a child.
I had drum lessons. I was really
No, I had drum lessons.
Did I?
No, I did.
good.
You can't trump my story with the same story.
I
okay?
dated my drumming teacher, so I learned a lot.
What else did I do? Oh, that's right. I was on the Rounders B team in school. The B team. The B team.
I used to go to Scouts family camp every year.
Do you know what my mum said to me? Sorry, I just thought of something. She said to me over the weekend, she went, Rose, when you were 14, did you ever do anything with that Ashley boy? And I was like,
Who's Ashley?
what?
Who's he?
One of my many boyfriends from the day. And I said, what do you mean? And she was like, well, I was very worried about you losing your virginity at 14 to that Ashley boy. And I was like, who have you been talking to? And she was like, no one. I was like, have you been talking to Laura? And she was like, no. And I was like, okay, then what do you mean? And she was like,
Why would
I
she
was
be
just
talking
very suspicious of that Ashley boy. He was 3 years older than me, so he
Well,
was like
probably
17.
why she's suspicious.
And I was 14, and we didn't have sex or anything. Yeah, we did a few things, maybe. Few things I regret. Hey, we all live once, all right? I don't judge you. I don't judge you.
I know, but I'm bi. Like, it's so wrong. You and boys, it's just wrong. Like, never.
Yeah, I know. I found that out the hard way.
I find it
literally.
I find it weird because I know you like can't have really enjoyed it.
Me?
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
it's
right. Yeah, I know. But I'm a trial and error type person. So the error was the
Find
trial.
out the hard way.
The error was the trial. But at least I found out literally the hard way.
Yeah.
The sticky way.
Disgusting.
You are disgusting. You are disgusting. You share way too much. Ew.
It's true.
Rose, how was your first time? I'll tell you all about it. Can you sing a song for me?
Yeah.
Like a so I can do it. Okay. It
It
sounded exactly like that. No, it was awful. So I was 17 and he was 18. And then he like got on top of me. And then he like
I was 17, he was 18. He got on top of me.
and then he came in like 30
He
seconds.
came in 30 seconds.
And I was like,
Wow, well done,
congratulations,
you
Liam.
are terrible in bed.
Great. Sorry. And then I was like, well, whatever. And then he like did it again. And I was like, oh,
Well,
congratulations, Liam.
No offense, but you come in 30 seconds, so I would have thought that you'd like met your match.
It was horrible. And then his dad walked in. And I was like, hi, Simon. And then my mum had to pick me up because I lied to her about where I was. And she had to pick me up. She was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, nothing.
Didn't you think about how you were going to get back without...
I missed the last bus. Also, he left me in the rain. I was like, oh, Liam, you go in. It's
His
okay.
arm!
I'll just wait at the bus stop on my own. You don't need to wait with me to make sure I get home safe. He was like, okay. I was like, wrong decision, Rose. Wrong decision.
Boys are
And
stupid.
then my mum
Don't tell
picked
them
me
it's
up.
okay to
My-
leave you because they'll leave you.
My mum, yeah, but in my defence, he was gorgeous. In my defence...
was he Justin Bieber gorgeous? Did he look like a hot
no,
girl?
he was more like a bit Italian looking. He was like a hot girl.
Yeah.
And my mum picked me up and she, sorry, pubic hair. And then she said, Rose, your hair was up when you went to college this morning and now it's down. And I went, Mum, you are great. And I said, yeah, Mum, I just had sex the first time.
You didn't tell her?
Yeah, I did actually. Because she was like, did you just have sex? I was like, did you just have sex? She was like, did you? And I was like, yeah, did you? Can we go home, Mummy? I'm hungry. And then she had a massive go at me. A massive go.
Ah.
I was 17 and a half. I think that was acceptable. Probably not. Maybe that is a bit too young. I don't know. Maybe I should wait till I was 24.
That's. I think that's a reasonable age.
Well, we weren't all 9, Rosie.
I wasn't 9. Just to clarify.
No, she was 8. So yeah, it was a really different. Tell the story about the guy in the sink.
Is that my story?
Is that my story? It could be my story.
I think that's my
Is it when he tried to do me on the sink and like the tap went in my back?
Excuse me.
Excuse
I
me.
just did like a burp weird thing.
You are disgusting.
I took a guy's virginity while I was sat in the sink.
Did you give it back?
In a hotel.
Did you give it back?
No.
Did you ask to borrow it?
No.
Fucking bitch on you. Fucking bitch. That's all really.
I collect them.
It sounds like I had a very like interesting straight life early on in life, but I really didn't. The amount of times I've had sex with a man, a total is about 4. Literally 4. All disappointing. Well, one guy I slept with, it was like fucking throwing a hot dog on a hallway.
Are you saying you had a really loose vagina?
No, he had a very small penis.
Okay. Because that's what that reference means.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. Throwing a hot dog down a hallway means you've got a bucket for a vag.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah. Oh, you and getting your
I
references
get everything
wrong.
wrong. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Moving Taylor swiftly along. Exactly. Let's do that. So, when did you first get drunk? I was 14 and I drank 2 pints of Strongbow. And I was like, yeah, mental, wild.
My first getting drunk tops that so badly.
Get me the salami from the fridge.
No.
You get me the salami from
No,
the
I'm
fridge.
not touching your meat products.
Why don't you touch my meat products?
No.
Go on then, talk about your time you got drunk first.
It totally tops yours. Someone kept buying me drinks at my own dad's wedding to my stepmom, who I never see, and I got really, really drunk at my dad's wedding and was sick all night. I literally like
That was
ruined
our wedding.
I ruined his wedding.
That's okay. Didn't someone like try and get you at that wedding?
Yeah. This is a really long story, but yeah,
Dodgy guy.
some older guy was giving me drinks, and then he tried to take me outside behind a bush.
How old
I
were
was
you?
10.
Wow. You should have reported that, Rosie.
Yeah, no, he went to jail for being a paedophile.
Fucking hell,
I know.
honestly. What is life?
But I was okay.
When did you
I got
first kiss
away.
a girl? I was 15. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
I think I was like 13 or 14.
Of course you were.
Why are you mean to me today?
Always doing everything before me and doing it better. Yeah, well, you didn't do a lot of things better than me. Like
Maths.
yeah, like maths.
Yeah.
I
let you have the educational.
first time with a girl.
I have the life experience, and you have like you're better at everything else.
Oh, but that's not true. I'm also better at life experience too. Are you guys friends or are you guys dating?
We are married to
We're
each other.
married to each other. We're those lesbians, you know.
Yeah, we're married lesbians.
Lesbians.
Wow. I'm bisexual, but married to a woman.
Wow. You're probably lesbian, aren't you? Because you're married to a woman.
Obviously now I'm a lesbian
So you're
because
probably
obviously my
lesbian.
sexuality changes depending on who I'm with.
How old are you both? We both realised you were gay / bi. I was like
Year 6.
Like year
I
5.
think you're 5, 6.
Year 4. So
That's fine. I think
year
you're
4.
5, 6.
Probably year 4.
I fancied girls at school when I was younger more than I fancied boys. I think I found them really. I don't know.
Samies.
Yeah.
Samies. Do you ever go back to Worcester? I had lunch in Worcester today with Anna.
We went to Nando's.
We went to Nando's in Worcester today, literally. It was great. I ate a lot, so it was good. I knew it was a good time because I came out full. Prank call. I don't want to.
I don't want to.
I'm too tired to be able to deal with it. I work at Nando's. That's good.
That's a good place
That's
to work.
good. Do you
Well,
get
maybe
free
I don't.
chicken? Can you get us free chicken? Can you send it?
I think in a minute we should put subscriber only mode on.
Okay, Rosie, if you want to do
Turn
that, we
it
can do that.
on.
Okay, all right, then we can. Okay, subscribers, I feel like
Get your questions ready.
you should get your questions ready because I'm going to do the next 10 minutes. I am going to answer every question I see if I want to. So,
Okay.
if you
Subscriber
give me some
mode.
questions, oh, you can subscribe with a button.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Coke to Liverpool.
How was-
Interesting question.
How was ice skating, Rosie from Ruthie?
It
Go.
was amazing. I had super great boots to ice skate with. They played the tunes. That's one thing I really love about ice skating. They play tunes. And I learned how to do things that I could not do before.
Kramer Snoo says, will you
Involving
ever
lemons.
re-enable the videos that we have made private? Yes, we probably will.
Yeah.
We're probably going to upload make public the Laura Dix ones again. Well, maybe not the I Never ones because they're a bit naughty.
Yeah.
And it might hinder our careers.
Also, we just tell you all that stuff on YouNow anyway.
Exactly,
so.
you already know it all.
Yeah.
Here we go. Come to Liverpool, says Rachel. We might come to Liverpool. Yes, we will.
Liverpool.
Angelica says, advice for year 11. My advice is to survive it.
Year 11, honestly, don't give up. Keep going. Even when you're exhausted, keep going because afterwards you get a big break.
Okay, so where am I? Holly, how is the Safe with Sam petition going?
I think it's going really well, but what's really good is it can keep going for a long time. It doesn't matter, it's not got an expiry date, so more and more people can keep pushing it.
Damn it, I've lost my place.
I think Sam's just put it on a different website as well, so more people will see it. I think she's put it on change.org, some of those websites. So we're just trying to get more and more people to see it.
Yeah,
and
oh my God, there's so many.
It will
Hurry up, Rosie!
It will go to number 10 Downing Street. That's the goal.
Advice for long distance. I've never done it, so I'm not really qualified. Don't give up like a pussy.
My advice for long distance would be phone sex.
There you go.
Flirt on the phone. Show them what they're missing. Sext them.
This is going so fast. More meetings for this documentary. I've actually sent a pitch off, so we'll just have to see how things go.
Yes.
If it doesn't get approved, then I'll cry.
If it doesn't get approved, that's fine. But what's really great about this is if it does go ahead, there's always it might not, but it's all our idea. It all comes from us, so it's not like we'd be going into something on TV that we didn't want to do, or it's not going to be scripted or forced, or it's not going to be someone else, and we're just filling in a part. It'll be all us.
Yep.
So we'll see. If it doesn't happen now, it'll happen in the future, I'm sure.
Real talk depression video.
Oh, okay, interesting one. I'll put that in the list of ideas.
All right. What are you doing for Halloween?
We don't know yet because of my operation.
So we're not really sure what's going on yet.
We've got to wait and see what
whatever
happens.
it is, I'm sure we'll do something fun.
Depends what's going on.
Flugzy says, most romantic memory.
Go on, you go.
When we first shagged. Kidding. I think maybe when we went to the Worcester Christmas market and we shared those chestnuts.
Oh, I love Christmas with you. I've got a romantic memory.
Yeah,
go on. It's real random, but it's when I found out I had alopecia, and for some reason I had to I was still at uni, so I had to hand in a paper. And it was like a real autumny day, and we had gloves and hat and scarf and our coats on, and we walked through all the leaves, and we just went up to uni, and we got a coffee.
And we played conkers.
And we played with a conch, and we did all cute things, and we took loads of pictures, and it was a really happy day.
That was fun. That was
really happy that you loved me still.
I do still love you. It's okay, don't worry. I'm always gonna love you. What's your most played song on iTunes? At the moment it's Joss Radin Belong.
No, it's What Do You Mean?
Oh yeah.
Hidden Dicks.
Hello? Hi Dad, how are you? Yeah. 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 Oh right, yeah, that's okay. That's because I haven't changed my channel trailer.
No, it's because he's watched it. It's because he's already watched it.
No, it's because you've gone to.
Page is different when he goes back.
Excuse me, can you stop chipping in? It's because if you go on our channel page, we haven't uploaded the newest one for it to be the default one yet. So you're not doing anything wrong. It's okay.
And it's because he's a returning person.
Perfect. Thanks, Dad. I'll make sure I do that. Thanks, Daddy. Are you all right? Good, good. All right then, Daddy. Well, I better get back because... Sorry, go on. No, it's all right. It's all right. I know exactly what to do. Not a prob. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, I know. It's good, isn't it? It's all right, isn't it? It's not bad. No, I'm glad I got that up yesterday. It was worth the day of editing. So thanks for helping me out anyway.
I had a great time, thanks, Hades.
Yeah, she had a good time. She's nice and relaxed. So I think we both definitely needed that weekend. So thank you so much for having me. Yep. It's gonna be carnage when they get back, isn't it? I know. I know. Well, I've already hoovered, so that'll all go to shit as soon as they're back. So never mind. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for calling anyway. You have a nice night, and I'll speak to you soon.
Bye, Hades.
We will. Thanks, Dad. Love you. Bye.
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 Oh.
he rang me, right?
Checking the YouTube page.
Because I was there all weekend and I was editing and I was showing him how YouTube worked, basically, because he's not really that involved. They don't really understand. So he was like, every time I go to your channel, your latest one isn't there. And I'm like, no, it's there. It's just not being like promoted first because I haven't put it as my channel.
Because he's gone to your channel before
and
as
he's
well.
like, well, I thought I'd tell you just in case other people didn't know. And I was like, okay.
So
what a little babe. Oh, he's so cute. No, my parents don't watch any of the videos. This is the thing. I've kind of told them not
My
to.
mum, oh my god, they've got an Apple TV, right? And so they can watch like YouTube on TV. And you can see what they've watched, and she just watches all our YouTube videos. Stop it.
What?
I saw
Did
you
you say arty YouTube videos? Is that what you said?
I don't know, because you distracted me when you said porn. No.
I love this little squidgy bit right there. That's my favourite bit.
Don't touch my squidgy
That
bit.
little squidgy bit.
Why don't you touch my other squidgy bit?
Ew. I would have made it smell.
I love it when you touch those.
So sorry guys, back to it. Sorry for that little interruption by the
Someone said, would we ever have another holiday to Cornwall? I really want to go.
I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. It would be really good. I love Cornwall's one of my favourite places. So how to ask someone on a date? It depends who they are. Who's copied my raw design? No one's copied my raw design. I probably copied them.
We didn't copy anyone.
No, don't worry. Raw is like a thing. It's already been like.
Yeah, but it might be our actual raw. So
well, if it's in my font, then I'll know.
Yeah.
But don't you guys worry. You can send
Oh
us
no,
in.
they haven't copied us. I think they already did.
That was already a thing.
We
That's
weren't
fine.
copying that neither. Just raw is a thing.
It's a thing.
It means different things. To
A
different
night
people.
under the stars or in a castle. Booth.
Booth.
Definitely booth.
Booth.
What do you love most about each other?
I really love when Rose strokes my bum at night.
Oh, that's nice. I really like when I'm only on the spot. I'm not panicking. I love loads of things about you. Obviously, I'm gonna give it a really serious answer.
About how I always listen and.
Hold on. I like the way that you really, really support everything I want to do.
Yeah.
You're very, very caring. So if I ever feel poorly, you're like, go to the doctor, like I'm going tomorrow. You're very, very, you think about me a lot. You think about me a lot. Like I obviously think about you too, but you do think about me a lot.
I think about you more. I know.
I feel very loved. That's what I love. Like I don't ever feel like we're in trouble ever because I know that you love me and I love you too. Let's have a look. Another Proud to Love video. Yeah, maybe. Are they doing Proud to Love this year? Is that a thing? I don't know.
It was like a thing.
It was like a thing.
It's a thing. I remember that video. We really needed to make it, and we weren't going to make it. And I got in the bath, and then you were like, "Actually, can I make it?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not fucking moving out of this bath now."
Anything to feature some side boob.
I don't think there was any. I think it's side butt.
Yeah, it could have been. Let's have a look. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? Where do I even start?
BO. Let's get rid of that.
I was going to get super serious then.
No, we'll actually
like this whole refugee crisis is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's horrible. Do you call them refugees anymore? I don't know if that's
yeah, you call them refugees. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, they are refugees. They're seeking asylum.
Yeah, I know.
Right, let the fucking people in.
Yeah, that's what. Well, there should be just
But the thing is, I also understand why. I mean, everyone's having a go at Hungary at the moment for like their border control and having to see people's documents. I also understand that, so I'm kind of split.
Well,
I think that you have to let people in safely.
You've got to let people in, but obviously, I'm not saying that.
Careful, Rosie.
Yeah, I'm not saying foreign people are terrorists. Anyone could be a terrorist. English, American, anyone.
Whatever background, whatever nationality,
but obviously
colour.
you do have to be safe just in case of those extreme cases. Not everyone's like that. There are just isolated cases.
Exactly. What you've got to do is
there's always one weirdo who has to spoil it all.
That's what I would change. I would let the people having an absolute shit life into our country if we can safely accommodate them.
Yeah.
Right?
We definitely need to take in our share.
Everybody deserves a good chance
life.
Of life.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, if I fucking grew
and they're
up,
coming here for a reason because they're not having a good time at home. They're not.
Can I just say, I'm going to applaud Germany because Germany
welcome them.
Yeah, they've taken what 800,000.
I know, and that's really, really good. It's because it's because Germans have had their fair share of problems as well.
Yeah, and I think it's really good that they've
maybe they understand the situation.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what I would change. I would make people be a little bit more open-minded and tolerant.
Yeah, I wish people would also recycle more.
Yeah, me too. Also, I would stop
animal cruelty.
Yeah, and animal testing. Now I know that for medicinal purposes, people have an argument like, "Oh, we've got to test on animals." Blah, 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 blah.
No, but just shut up and just stop hurting
shut
animals.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Tis my opinion.
Exactly. Biggest turn off and biggest turn on.
Turn off would be bad breath.
Yeah,
It's
but
not good,
if it
is
was a personality trait, not a physical thing,
Oh,
I think
right.
one of my biggest turn-offs is when someone's too confident and
No,
I've met
I like
so
that.
many lesbians. No, you see, I don't like it. I've met so many lesbians before I even started doing YouTube that have approached me like, hey, you and I should be a like thing. I'm like, oh, fuck off. Like,
Yeah,
no
that's
offense,
not-
if a guy did that to me, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, why? You tell me
No,
why.
it's got to be. I like overly confident people, but they've got to be clever about it. Like, I like it if they're clever. You know, if they're, if you've got like flirty banter, flanter going on.
Yeah, but all this like, yeah, you should date me, we should be a thing. I'm like,
No, that's just.
how about no?
That's like you, me, cave.
Well, no one's ever asked me to go into a cave with them.
Oh,
That I
you're
would
missing
like.
out.
But that's one of my biggest turn on is when people are like sexily vulnerable, but you know they're like fucking like you know. Like
you
see,
like a
you see a bit-
challenge. So if someone comes up to you and
I
they're like
do.
me and you're like, what the fuck? Where's the challenge?
Where's the challenge?
You like I said, you like bad girls.
I've got to work my way into their brain, like I did with you.
You like to take a bad girl and then find the good in them, and then it's only for you. That's what you like.
Right. No, I don't like cocky lad type lesbians. Kaylee, I don't like them either. I'm like, look, what are you doing? Like, don't try and be that thing. Like, just why don't you just drop it and be yourself?
Yeah.
And if that's yourself, walk away.
Also, if you're not being yourself, most people can see straight through it.
I can see straight through it.
And if they don't see straight through it, then they will, and then you're just gonna be like, oh, it's awkward.
I remember this one time, I'm not naming names at all, but this one friend of mine was like, oh, you should go and meet this girl because she's a lesbian and I think you're gonna really fall for her.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
I know.
I was like, really?
I know who told you.
Right.
Because she'd fallen for her.
Right.
I know who it is.
I know. So I went and I was like, hey, and she was like, hey, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let's leave it there.
I just love hard to get games. Like, I just love.
So do I. I fucking love the chase. Sorry, but I do. And yeah, I am drawn to slightly crazy. Arrogant people, yeah, there's a fine line between...
That's a very fine line because sometimes arrogance can be so attractive and sometimes you're just like, you're a cock. So yeah, it depends. It depends whether it's like a kind of semi-feigned arrogance or whether they actually like literally think they're God's gift. It depends on what kind of if it's like an ironic arrogance.
Lynn says, my girlfriend's having a baby next month and I'm freaking out. I'm only 17. Any advice? How old is she? Not that it matters.
Well, you haven't got this information.
Is the baby yours?
What I suggest you do is...
Don't freak out. It's going to happen. So you've got to get on board.
Oh, yeah, it's going to happen. So you've just got to make a decision. How much do you love your girlfriend? Do you want to be with her? Do you want to do, if you want to be with her, then you've got to support her. And if you're freaking out, I bet she is. If it's due in a month, fucking hell, she's going to start worrying. So...
The baby is not mine. Lynn, I hope you know that I was joking. Someone says brains or body. Justine says that.
Obviously brains, because we all had, like, bodies fluctuate. Bodies get old as well. So, like, I can meet someone who has the most amazing body in the world and be really fit, but when you get old, they're gonna, get old. They're gonna have grey pubes. They're gonna sag. Shit's gonna go towards the gravity. And if they've got no brains as well, you'll be like, oh, you're ugly to look at and you've got no personality. If it's always personality first for me, and then if they happen to be gorgeous, then it's like, oh wow, you've got the whole package. Well done, me.
Right. I am weird because I find insecurities cuter than than securities.
Yeah, I mean, insecurities can be good, but then also you don't want to encourage someone to be insecure though. So like, it's difficult because, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and insecurity can be a bad thing, but everyone has a little bit of insecurity. Everyone.
Trying to find another question. Hold on one sec.
Some caves can be very romantic. Excuse me, I just hiccup.
What else do I want to rant about? I feel like having a bit of a rant today. I have a lot of feelings.
I used to do my nails.
Right, okay, Rosie. What's the most annoying experience you've had with someone that's tried to come on with you and tried to think they were really cocky and clever? What have they said to you? And what have you done?
I used to have someone who kept pulling my face around. And
I hated him.
I think they thought it was really sexy. Like, oh yeah, I'll just like 50 Shades of Grey you. But it wasn't like that. It was like, ow, can you not fucking grab my face and move it because I hate you now? So that's real off-put.
I hate people that lie to me. That's one of the biggest turn-offs for me. Lying. I fucking hate it.
I hate people who talk all this talk about how good they're going to be and what they can do for you and all this, and then you get to the point and you're like, oh, you're really actually, you're just all talk. That's upsetting.
It's upsetting. Lying is immoral. It is immoral. I just hate liars because I just think, like, I was with someone once who used to lie to me all the time, and I was just like, oh, you're such a dick.
Yeah, what a fucking cock end.
There you go. I hate the silent treatment. Oh, Rosie gives me the silent treatment. It's worst.
Yeah, I do.
It's absolute worst.
Yeah, because you can only deal with immaturity in one way, and that's ignoring it.
Kayla can't stand people who cheat. It's ridiculous. I know.
Yeah.
Kayla, have you been cheated on? I'm kidding. Kayla, no offense, but I'd probably cheat on you.
Yeah, so would I. She's just always going to be one of those in-between girls. You know?
Oh, don't, that's really mean.
Just a rebound
That's
girl.
too mean even for me.
What do you mean?
No, that's really mean. Kayla, I'm sure you're going to make someone very happy.
Before they find the one.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride, Kayla.
Always the bridesmaid.
Or in your case,
Forever
maybe someone
alone.
who works the wedding.
Forever alone. Okay.
Hey Kayla, why don't you just go out with some of your accounts? Isn't that what you do? Numbers and stuff?
Wait, I don't.
But you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
fart.
1 + 1 does equal 2, Kayla, so you'll never be alone.
But you know when they
Got
say
it.
2 become 1, that's when they leave you for the next.
Ouch!
Yeah, but...
Kayla,
Also, I farted.
aren't you moving to New York soon? Can you afford that? Forever single. I'm kidding, obviously. You're going to find someone lovely. You know, they're going to pay a lot of
For a
money
while.
for you, and it's going to be worth it. But don't worry, Kayla, there is someone in this world for everybody, and you've already found yourself, so that's
People are
great.
saying be less bully.
Kayla, you be less bully. Everyone knows that I'm horrible to you, but you're horrible to me back. All right?
Yeah.
Also, like, I hate you, so...
I farted again.
Oh, there you are, Kayla, that's for you. Why don't you sniff it and then get back to me? Or don't. Right, I think I'm done with Kayla. I think everybody's done with Kayla. Hey, maybe that's the last text you got. Did you pay to get Wilma? I did. I didn't steal her. She was £250 because she's not pedigree. But I don't care about that. Do you know why? Because I see people for who they are, and I don't. What? What?
I don't know.
Fucking hell, Rosie. Will you get another dog? I would love another dog.
Not till we've got like a
Rosie
bigger
won't
house
let me have
and
one.
more space.
I'm the best dog owner ever. We walk up all the
We
time.
are the best dog owners ever.
Yeah, I am. I'm really good. Which breed is nice? Which breeder is nice? Or which breed? I like our breed. Little baby wolf.
Wilma.
I
I like Pomeranians.
would love a pommy pom.
I also like Labradoodles.
Oh, that's cute too.
All animals are good animals. They're all
That was
lovely.
a really interesting contribution, Rosie. Who's saying bye, Kayla? Oh, so you can't even stick around to the end of the broadcast? What? Because you're working? Because you got a job? Because you got a life? All right, Kayla. Let's not kid ourselves. All right. So, what time is it? Oh, it's 8:30. Look at that. It's really flown by.
Yeah, everybody's the chat's on for everybody now.
It flies by when you're mean to people, doesn't it?
Yeah, time flies when you be less bully.
We're doing a Let's Play Games video soon, probably this week.
My
at some
brother
point.
gave me loads of Xboxes games, and we're gonna try FIFA, which will be funny. And he wrote down a list of games to play. We've also got Skyrim. I know it's Dragon.
Skyrim. Does that have anything to do with rims?
Doubtful. But
I'll
we
soon
shall
find
see.
out.
So that will be really fun. So we're going to do some Let's Play games. Also, we've got a new Pictionary board to play Pictionary on, haven't we?
Should we do a Pictionary?
Yeah, I want to go to that place and use the board and do a cool thing.
Okay, we'll do that.
I really want to do that, and I want to hang out with Charlotte.
Okay.
I
chill
like
out.
people.
Okay, guys. So if we were to give you some advice of the week, I think my biggest piece of advice this week. Should we go first? I can think about it.
Space is good.
Space is in outer space.
Yeah.
Okay. My biggest piece of advice this week is when you're watching Deep Impact with a young Elijah Wood, don't for 1 second think that it was actually believable that if he climbed that mountain he wouldn't get hit by that wave, because he would have fucking got hit by that wave. So when you're running away from a big tsunami, run faster.
I just farted and that was my piece of advice.
Ah, so cute. Right, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I will tell you when we're YouNowing next.
Yes.
It should be Thursday, but we do have a meeting in London on Thursday.
Yes, so it might be and also remember we're trying out days, so we are going to settle on times and days. I'll do a poll. I will do a poll.
So
I'll do a poll.
we'll see
share
what's
it with
more
your
popular.
friends so the advice is fair, so everybody gets their say.
Beautiful. I'm going to go and eat some Monster Munch, guys. Take care. Love you loads. Always remember that sometimes you'll regret things and sometimes you won't.
Yeah.
So,
Bye. Bye.